Hello everyone, and welcome back to another manga book talk. The month of February is best known for St. Valentine's Day, which falls on the 14th. It is a day that usually highlights love and romance between two people. So what better way to commemorate this holiday than to highlight a manga about a very complicated courtship? And that manga is Fushigi Yugi. Fushigi Yugi, which is also known as the Mysterious Play, was written and illustrated by Yu Watase. It was first serialized by Shogakukan in shoujo comic Shokami from December 1991 to May 1996. In the United States, Fushigi Yugi is published by Viz Media's Shoujo Beat imprint. For those of you familiar with manga terms, you know that shoujo or shujo means girls. So without further ado, let's talk about Fushigi Yugi. Warning, spoilers ahead. 15-year-old Miyako Yuki is under a lot of pressure. She should be studying for her high school entrance exams, but she gets easily distracted by food. She is hungry all of the time. To help with her studying, she goes to cram school at the National Deet Library with her friend Yui Hongo. While they're inside, they somehow gain access to its restricted section. Miyako drops her pen and rolls under the door. An ancient codex called the Universe of the Four Gods falls from one of its shelves, and the girls pick it up and start to read it. Now, for those of you who have read a lot of fantasy novels or manga, reading a sacred text from the restricted section of a library is probably not a good idea. And reading aloud from it is definitely not a good idea. Because the Universe of the Four Gods might actually be a spell book of sorts. Unfortunately, this is what Miyako and Yui absolutely end up doing. And as a result, they are physically transported to feudal China. Not only is the library gone, but so are Mr. Donuts, Denny's, and Haagen-Dazs. Poor Miyako. They're almost immediately accosted by a group of slave traders. Miyako is able to fend them off, at least for a little while, but they're ultimately saved by Tamahome, who may look like a common thief, but is actually one of the 7 celestial warriors of the god Suzaku. And because Miyako has opened up the universe of the Four Gods and read from it, she is now tasked with collecting all 7 of the celestial warriors so she can be granted 3 wishes, one of which is to get into her high school of choice, of course. And along the way, she actually falls in love with Tamahome, who eventually reciprocates her feelings. Will Miyako be successful in completing her task? How can she maintain a relationship with someone from another time, in another dimension? Will she ever get to high school? Well, you have to read Fushigi Yugi to find out. And be sure to give its prequels a try. Fushigi Yugi Genbu Kaden and Fushigi Yugi Byakko Senki. All 18 volumes are available to check out from our young adult department, which is located on the 2nd floor of the Allentown Public Library. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for another manga book talk.